How was that an unexpected attack? You engaged him in battle. It. This boss is pretty simple, since it basically does the same thing almost every turn. Just white. So if you get how Cure B works, you can probably beat this boss pretty easily. And if you don't get how Cure B works, how did you get this far in the game anyway? There's really no point this late in the game to using anything other than legendary swords just because of the high damage. But in the last dungeon, most of the bonus damage from the legendary swords don't affect normal monsters, but still affect bosses. I don't see the logic in that, but it'd make more sense if it was the other way around to make the bosses more difficult, but I guess as big of a deal as I make about the legendary, mystic, legendary swords, whatever, it would be a lot more helpful on the bosses, I guess. He does turn some people to stone, but if you got heal with at least one person, again, not that difficult to figure out. Now he's starting to use a lot more physical attacks, since basically I think he realizes that white isn't working. That must be it. Probably should have used life B. Yep. And Arthur's revived with full health. Now we're basically back where we started. See, not that difficult. Borgain doesn't really seem to care that the temporary party member basically blew himself up. And you get the part you soar, which this late in the game, not that helpful. It's just you hover, but with more speed. But since you only have to go to the mountain right over down there, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but I'll show it off for kicks. And now the whole Pure Land's unlocked because the barrier machine's down, so you can go anywhere. I think the main purpose of use soar is because you can fly over. No, I think you could fly over mountains before, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, enough about the ship parts. This is, basically, we're getting close to the final battle. You have to go through this area to get into the final dungeon. While it may seem like there's basically nowhere to go, what you have to do is get to basically the top of this mountain, get to a brown little speck of dirt, and then a scene will happen. But more details on that. See what I mean? The monsters of this last area don't take the bonus damage from the mystic weapons. They take more closer to normal damage. And one thing I never got was why can Anubis self-repair since it's supposed to be organic, isn't it? Because it's not like I gave Curtis or Gloria any robotic parts. They're still monsters. But yet she can still self-heal. No real point of litter ice, too, anymore. Most of this junk's useless now. That's the brown patch of land that I was talking about. I fast-forwarded through it a little, I didn't mean to, really. And your ship comes to blow up most of the mountain land mass, so you can continue on. So your father's brain is basically controlling your ship. Well, Arthur's father, not the viewer's specific father. But anyway, yeah, Arthur's father's brain is controlling your ship. It's kind of weird. Lots of dead ends here. They really don't expect you to see that little nook right over there. Which, like, I didn't for a while. But, for this part, you're just trying to get to the last dungeon, which is the castle over there. So this is it, the last dungeon. With most of the same monsters from before. Now there's really no way you can get to that teleporter right away, which is where you're trying to go by falling through a hole in the ceiling. Sure, why not?